Hey guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. Please grab your teas, grab your coffees, you know how it is done here, and let's do this. Okay guys, let's take a sip, come on. Black coffee, oh yes, going on my Spyro coaster, and oh my gosh, here we go. So if you are new here today and you are into retrospectives, complete unboxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to the video if you haven't already. Now yesterday we congratulated Star, who won the Spyro piece in our competition that had been running last week. I mean, oh my gosh, I do apologise, Star, that's not even your name. I completely butchered your name up completely, man. Okay, here we go. We got Star. Oh my god. Star Dummerest. But there we go. I have now responded to your comment on that video. So yes, just check it out. And yeah, I'll be in contact with you shortly via a different messaging service to get that Spyro piece to you. So well done. Massive round of applause. And of course, guys, there will be further competitions. Absolutely. You know how it is. When we hit 250, I will be doing a copy of the Spyro piece. So guys, you still might have a chance. I will sign that one differently though. But when we reach 300, fingers crossed, everyone has been asking me to do a PS1 Hagrid. So that is so on the cards. Do not worry, I will be drawing a PS1 Hagrid. And yeah, that will be our 300 sub, I guess, giveaway. Yeah, how exciting. Anyway, guys, I'm actually parched again, guys. Let's take a sip. Come on. I still need to get, guys. You know, an artsy gamer mug. Do you know what I mean? I'm still rocking the Snoopy, but there we go. Let's take a sip. Now, oh my gosh. Not only did we have a competition running yesterday, we also had a look at this fantastic beauty, don't you think, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the PlayStation 2. It was a really lovely video, all thanks to David. We did a really cool unboxing with all the other extras that Dave gave me as well, as a massive thank you. Yeah, it was a really, really lovely video. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's literally just one below this one. Yeah, really, really awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed recording that. And obviously, guys, that is definitely not the last of that. We are so going to be either doing, I think it's going to be
a triple video.
Well, actually, I say triple. It could
be a quadruple video.
Because, oh my god, I am so blessed to have this in my collection now. And I did say I will be doing another, full look and deep dive into this once I have completed the game. And yes, guys, I am playing this on TikTok now. So yeah, if you are watching me on YouTube and don't realise I'm on TikTok, guys, go and check me out on there. I live stream every morning and we just have a good old laugh before the day starts. So yeah, really, really awesome. But guys, also in that package was this lovely beauty as well, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, never played this one as well. Apparently this is actually a really banging one. And yeah, once I've done this one, I believe I might have played every single one in the franchise with regards to the actual games. Let me know if there has been like a Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 and all that. I'm actually not too clued up. So yeah, but I could be wrong, but this could be the final one in kind of like, the Harry Potter games. But yes, guys, I thought today, to continue the Harry Potter hype that Dave has set, we are going to do our complete unboxed experience of this today. Yeah, why not? And of course, this one is also going to be
a double video.
Because of course, guys, there is a lot to look into this. Absolutely. I have had a quick flick through before I set up the camera today. And I tell you what, this manual, and I'm being serious, has to be better than this one. In terms of box art, of course, this one wins all the way. But manual, guys, there's an absolute beauty in this one, and that is exactly what we're going to do today. Take a deep dive into all of this beauty. So here we go, guys, going straight into it. So we're going to have a look at the front cover first, and I tell you what, Dave, what a beautiful copy again you've collected. You know you're only going to get the best experiences over here on the Artsy Gamer. Dave knew that and has picked up some absolutely mint copies, so thank you so much, Dave. They must have been so pricey. But here we go. We are greeted with Harry right at the front there, with, of course, Dumbledore's army at the back. Now, very different to, of course, the more OG Harry Potters here. They have actually gone for Harry himself. They haven't gone for a character model, designed anything differently here. They have simply just got an image of Harry. Now, you know what? I actually think that does lose its magic a little bit, actually. I would prefer if, you know, they kept it to this, I would say, lovely storybook model that they have used here. Sometimes I say shell shaded, if you know what I mean by that. Just very kind of block colours, but, you know, just subtle highlights here and there that, you know, make up the image. And I do get more of, like, I don't know, a cosy feeling with this. And maybe that's just me being an artist and wanting, you know, an artist interpretation of what Harry should look like. But I don't know, I prefer that. But, you know, there might be other people that actually go, no, this screams hardcore, and I want a bit of hardcore and I want a bit of action. And, you know, it might appeal to others, but for me, no, I think the OGs really work there with regards to, you know, the characters being displayed. And yeah, they have used a real life image there of Harry and also the Dumbledore army there. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I love how they have used the lighting in here. Absolutely. I mean, I love how they have used those stained glass windows to really make the light just flutter and shine in different directions to really highlight Dumbledore's army there. That is really lovely. You know, you can tell they are instantly in the castle, in, you know, the that room that they find to, you know, train up all their and what they call it, troops, should we call them troops? So yeah, really lovely. They have actually quite kept it toned down as well, actually, I would say. You know, there isn't too much going on at the back. You know, it's just very dark there, just to highlight the Harry Potter logo, you know, Dumbledore's army. Lovely bit of light here to then really make Harry shine through. I like that. Again, you know, I often say when these are all lined up in the shop, or, you know, your game shop or whatever, they need something to capture the eye. It is a very dark box, so they have illuminated Harry there to just kind of go, oh, is that a silhouette? Is that hang on, yeah, that's a silhouette of Harry there. And then you get a bit closer, oh yeah, okay, that's Harry. And then you explore the box art a little bit more. So yeah, but you know what, I wouldn't say, I mean, yes, you know, they have gone through elements to capture the eye, but I think they could have done better. I really do, in terms of actually, you know, come on. You mean, if these are lined up together, I mean, they probably wouldn't have been, because this one was quite rare anyway. But, you know, this may be up against, I don't know, SSX Tricky, you know, a real, like, hardcore box. So, you know what, guys, you know, I'm referencing all of these. Let's just get a few up, guys. Let's go behind the scenes again, shall we? Come on. I should have got all this ready, do you know what I mean? But, you know, it's rough and ready on the Artsy Gamer. So, oh my gosh, I am going all the way down here. 2 seconds, but, you know. Oh God, I might have to cut a little bit of this. You're just staring at my sofa now. I do apologise, but, okay. Let's just get a few here. You know. Yeah. Okay. Where is my SXX Tricky? Ah, here it is. I want that one as well. Okay, sorry guys, I got a bit carried away. Oh, sorry, I hope that picked up on the camera all right. Or, you know, microphone, shall I say. So yeah, come on guys. Like, for example, you know, what are you gonna pick up? You know, you're gonna pick up this. This just screams a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? And again, for example, lined up. For me, my eye is drawn to that. I'm sorry, my eye is drawn to that. You know, Harry Potter is a little bit dark there. It's a little bit faded. You know, it's not screaming, but, you know, I digress. But, you know, but this, look at that. How awesome is that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. The box just doesn't really sell it for me, and that is a shame because the manual in here looks absolutely glorious. Dave has actually already sent me some little kind of like sneak peeks of the gameplay, and I tell you what, it looks phenomenal. It looks absolutely phenomenal for the time. So it is a shame that I think they have actually let down, you know, what is a fantastic game with the box art. And then maybe that is why, you know, I would say these games didn't really do as good. And it may literally be down to the box art used. I really do think that. But anyway, that is just my, you know, personal, you know, take on that. Because, yeah, I think they should have, you know, carried on with, you know, designing their own character models. Yeah, like I said, it loses its magic. But nevertheless, here we go, flipping this onto the back here. And, yeah, now, I want a bit more of this, guys. Look, they are now showing some character models that they have designed that you will meet in the game. And yes, I think that is wonderful. They should have used it on the front. But here we go. I mean, I do like how they have used those screenshots there in almost like pictures that Voldemort is probably just going to destroy. You know, they're pictures of Harry. He doesn't want to see that in his life, and he's just flipping them with his wand, probably to burn in the fire, or is just, you know, going incendio, and, you know, they're probably going to alight anyway. But I do like that. They are a little bit small. They could have done a few more as well. But nevertheless, we have got some nice ones to look at. So, you know, here we go. We have got the classic kind of like Harry leading his Dumbledore army there in the Room of Requirement. Really, really nice. So it looks like there is going to be a lot of that featured in the game. You know, of course, we've got the iconic castle here that had to be in there again because, you know, coming off the front there, the game needs a little bit now to go, well, all right, then capture me. Okay, there's a little bit of OG vibes there, you know, that lovely Hogwarts castle that we might have a little bit of exploration in. Of course, we've got a lovely action scene there. Yes, every gamer wants a bit of action, and yeah, literally looks like one-to-one combat, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, you know, right in the middle there, their wands or magic has just hit in the middle, and it's pretty much a tug of war fight, you know, to who is gonna win that. So yeah, really, really awesome there. And again, with some just basic text there, but again, I will read a little bit. I didn't get a chance to on Philosopher, and I do want to start doing a little bit more of that. Have had some lovely comments saying, yes, read into it, you know, so I will start to do a little bit more of that as well. So, for example, you know, explore all of Hogwarts to recruit Dumbledore's army, overthrow Umbridge, and prepare to fight Voldemort and his Death Eaters. Oh, okay. Immerse yourself in magic. Interact with magical objects, ghosts and portraits in every room. Oh, corridors and courtyards. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Relieve the magic of the movie. Oh, sorry, yeah. Relive the magic of the movie, of course. From the Dementor attack in the Little Wingington to epic battles in the Ministry of Magic. Oh my gosh, and yeah, unleashed advanced magic as well. Oh my gosh, so yes, so look at that. Okay, play as Sirius and Dumbledore. Wow, okay, guys, are we going to be playing as Dumbledore? Are we going to be playing as Dumbledore in this? Damn, okay, I'm sold. As they fight Lucius, Bellatrix, and Voldemort in the Ministry of Magic. So yeah, I tell you what though, they did put a lovely bit of text there together to sell the game. So yeah, really, really nice. And of course, look at that artsy gamer shine. Yeah, Dave knew what he was doing here. So let's take a sip of coffee to that. Oh my God, here we go. Lovely, really, really nice. Guys, grab your teas and coffees. Okay, then, so we are going to give the artsy game up. Pop. Oh, that would have been the map First time YouTuber, guys. I can still say that. Let's just, let's just, yeah. Here we go. So yes, I did show this in yesterday's video, but there might be some people that didn't actually get a chance to watch it and maybe are just watching this one now. So I will just quickly show you this. How wonderful to have this in your gaming collection. This is absolutely beautiful. So we do actually have a full picture of Dumbledore's army there in, I would say, the feel and texture of parchment paper. So just absolutely wonderful. It really is. I am so privileged to have this in my collection now, and I will just cherish, yeah, that's the word. Forever. It is so glorious and so well kept, really pristine. This is old, so I wasn't expecting it to be absolutely, to the dollar. There are a few little, tears here and there, but the actual image on here is not scuffed, not marked, it's absolutely spot on. So yeah, really lovely. Just a massive thank you to David, for allowing me to show this on the channel and, providing this content. So again, a massive shout out to David, who has given me this. So thank you so much. But of course, yes, guys, here we go. Bam. So we have got, of course, the disc and the manual. And of course, we're going to start with the disc. Yeah, so let's give it the outing game a pop. Yeah, here we go. Okay, carefully placing this bad boy down. And yeah, all right then. So, not much to be said with this disc. I mean, I have always said it. I'm repeating myself now. If you are a bit of a regular viewer, I do like it when developers don't do a straight copy and paste. But if they are going to mix it up a little bit, come on. Put a little bit more on the disc, guys. Yeah, this is just a black disc with a tiny little bit of Harry just lumosing, just probably from about a mile away, and it's just caught a bit of his lumos just there. And it's just a black disc with Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix on the front there. It is what it is. It's almost like, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's almost like they were like, I've created a great game, but I can't really be bothered to advertise it. It's almost like that. It is almost like that. It is such a shame. And I do think that is why maybe some of these older games, didn't do that well, because it's just not really gripping the gamer. The gamer wants that OG vibe, and unfortunately, this isn't selling it to me. In other Harry Potters, you have got the castle in the background. You've got the lovely lake in front of it. We've seen the little boat trail all the way to Hogwarts with, Hagrid at the front. It's just missing that, isn't it, don't you think? But nevertheless, here we go. Here is the disc. Really black. But, works with the PS2 logo, I guess. And of course, we will give it a lovely old flip. Hey, there we go. But I tell you what, immaculate disc, absolutely. So there we all are, all you down the camera there. If you were liking what you were seeing, definitely hit me up with a subscribe and a like to this video if you haven't already. Honestly, all of that really does support everything, and it will continue to make these whatever. It will continue to make the channel grow. That's what I was going to say. Death animation somewhere. Right. Okay, and putting this back in here. There we go. Right. And of course, guys, here we go. We're going to be taking a look at this manual now. And wow, and here we go. What a contrast. What a contrast. We've gone pretty basic here. Pretty basic. But what a wonderful manual I am greeted with. So let's take a sip. Let's go. Because this is absolutely spectacular. So here we go. Look. How lovely is this? Now, this is not a straight copy and paste. They have completely mixed it up here. Yes, we have got Dumbledore's army. But that's that lovely shot that is in the parchment paper here. And then it's almost like this is, you know, like the Marauders map, like that vibe. And, you know, we've got that lovely Harry Potter logo at the front there. And this is like screaming, oh my gosh, like, what is this? Open me. Just open me. Let's have a look. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. So yeah, here we go. So look, we have got some lovely drawings of Harry Potter and the majority of his Dumbledore army throughout this book, because I did have a little flick through here, and I think these are absolutely beautiful. Some of these pieces, I can't describe how wonderful they are. So, you know, there's Harry there, ready and set on his mission. He's going to take you for a great journey on this game, and you are welcomed by him here, yeah, for the contents page. And then just look at this, guys. Look at this. You know, look at that. Look at Dumbledore. Sorry, I was gonna call Voldemort Dumbledore then. Oh my god, I just completely offended Dumbledore there. Sorry, Dumbledore. But yeah, Voldemort there, and you know, it gives you a little bit of lore, which I think is really, really lovely, because there might be some people that may have never watched any of the Harry Potters, never played any of the games, and they've just picked this up for the first time to just check it out. So yeah, they have gone into a little bit of detail here with a fantastic, you know, I would say pencil work of Voldemort there. I think the majority of this work is, I would say, pencil work, and they've then just printed it onto these manuals here. Wow, guys, look how fantastic this is. Just look how beautiful that is there. And you know what I'm going to say, guys, all my artists in the room that do like to, you know, take bits and bobs and ideas from my channel, they might want to pause the video, and some they do. You know, please feel free to do that, because that is what I'm here about. You know, I'm all here for that. You know, try to avoid just going onto YouTube and copy and pasting some stuff, you know, get some stuff that, you know, might not actually be on Google as much, or, you know, or harder to find. You know, you're probably unlikely to, you know, type in some Harry Potter stuff that wants to inspire you. Know, you find something, you know, in a Harry Potter gaming manual. You have to be very specific to find that. So, yeah, do you know what I mean? And again, just flicking through. And oh, wow, just look how lovely this... Look at that Ron and Hermione there. Look how beautiful that is. Honestly, the artist who drew these is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, really, really lovely. They are spot on, aren't they? Wow. Just wow. Wow. Yeah, really, really nice. And again, I think it does go into a little bit more lore there. And, you know, I will be reading a lot of this to you in our, you know, our double videos, triple videos, quadruple videos, whatever you want to call it. But look at that. There's Luna there as well. And it looks like... you might have to interact with that map a little bit there, but really, really lovely, honestly. Yeah, fantastic. This is really, really gorgeous. And again, spotless, absolutely pristine condition. Yeah, you know you're only going to get the best experience here on the Artsy Game. I mean, it might be rough and ready in times, but when it comes to the games, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a quality experience. And I tell you what, you are getting one here. You are getting one here. They are honestly beautifully put together, these manuals. Yeah, wow. And again, just off to the side now. They're just mixing it up a little bit there, just so you can really take full note of the text. And then once you've read it, just take in the lovely, beautiful screenshots there. Well, I say screenshots, you know, pieces of art that they've popped on, I guess. Yeah, really, really lovely. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah, oh, there's Umbridge, and Harry there looking, you know, a lot older now, isn't he? You know, he's a man there now. Yeah, really lovely. He's, again, ready and waiting, you know, learning all those spells needed to take on, you know, everything that's in his path. Very still image, that one as well, very still. Again, one of those ones where he's probably contemplating a lot of things that's going on, but really, really wonderful. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at him there. That's a great picture. And look at this guy. Sip of coffee to that, guys. Oh my God. Just look how wonderful this is here. Just absolutely spot on. That is gorgeous, don't you think? Absolutely gorgeous. And that's one of those, can't remember what they're called, but you know, that pulls the carts, only Harry and Luna can see them. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow, and there's the trio. There's the trio at the end there. Yeah, just look at that. How wonderful is that? Wow. Yeah, really, really awesome. And again, guys, you know, massive shout out to Dave for getting us a lovely, pristine, you know, complete in box experience to show on our channel. And then, yeah, there we go. Just the back there. And look at that. How wonderful. How wonderful. So it's a shame. It's a shame that, yeah, EA didn't go to town with the front of this. You know, and gave us a little extra on the disc, because this is a beautiful manual. And I tell you what, I would say the best manual so far in the Harry Potter kind of gaming franchise that we've got going on here. It was absolutely spectacular. We will be taking another look at this for sure. What a beautiful, beautiful manual that is. And I'm going to say again, so privileged to have that in my collection. Yeah, really, really awesome. And of course, you know, you get a little map as well. Yeah. And again, we're just going to carefully pop that in there. You know, don't want to break anything now, guys. But, you know, there we go. Pop it back in there. Anyway, so yeah, that is our complete and boxed experience of Harry Potter, yeah, and the Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, and guys, have you ever played this game before? Let me know down below. What are your thoughts and feelings on it? Did you like the box art? Were you a bit of a fan, or were you like, no, I prefer the OG stuff? Yeah, I'd love to know. Let's get these conversations going. Anyway, well, again, a massive congratulations to Star, who won yesterday's competition. Again, I'll be in contact with you to try and get that to you, basically. Yeah. Right then, well, that is me, guys. That is the Artsy Game, and of course, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Over and out.